I.S.U.P.K.
Okay, well, first of all, this equality just started in the civil rights movement because the same people that gave us Christianity were the same ones that were saying we was 3/5 of man.
That's right.
So how you gonna really be a Christian or believe in the Bible and you thinking that black people are 3/5 of man?
Right.
But the Bible is telling you that you are above all people, not just some people, all people. That
right.
blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, male and female, are above all people in God's eyes. Yeah. But you got to be doing what God say though in order to reap the benefits of being above all people. Keep going.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you are more in number than any people.
So we are not the most by numbers or population on this planet.
Right.
That's why they say we are the minority. But we've been programmed to think minority is a color because we always the smallest percentage of everything. But that's why he didn't pick us because we were the biggest or the best. He picked us because we were the smallest.
Right.
And because we're the smallest, we still the smallest and the most powerful people on this earth. Where we got the Lord on our side. So now you got to figure out, well, when is the Lord on our side? When we're following these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's when the Lord is on our side. That's when we are victorious. That's when can't nobody, no nation mess with us. But what they do is they try to get you to break his laws. Because you can be an outstanding citizen in America and hold every 5,000 law that they have. You're not speeding. You got your registrations right. You're paying your child support. Everything that the law is telling you to do, you are doing it. But then you go and eat pork chops. So now you've been an outstanding citizen, but you've been a poor Israelite. I say that. You've been a poor Israelite to the Most High.
Right.
So the Most High don't care that you're not speeding or that you're wearing your seatbelt. He care that you're breaking his laws.
Right. Come on.
We'll read that again.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number than any people. For you were the fewest of all people.
We always been the minority. That'll never change. We'll never be as big as they are in numbers.
Right.
But why do you think we're so physically gifted? Like if you take away the guns on this planet and everybody had to fight with hands, how many 6'8", 270 white boys you know out here?
Right.
How many? It ain't many. But how many black people you know like that? We are natural warriors. But Christianity softens us.
Yeah.
The same people that's telling you to turn the other cheek had you in chains.
That's true.
So now if a war ever break out, you're going to have black Christians fighting on the side of white people.
Right.
But if it come down to it, that white man ain't going to take no bullet for you. Right. You know why? Because you are few in numbers. The white man wants to win. And he got all the numbers and the army. So where do you think his allegiance is going to lie? When everything hits the fan, you're going to have to be able to rely on your own people, on your own brothers, on your own family. Blacks are going to have to take care of blacks, the Mexicans have to take care of Mexicans, and Native Americans have to take care of Native Americans. Because the white man got everything. They got all the resources, they got all the numbers, all the firepower, so they good, they don't need you. So now you want to play the middle. So what's going to happen when you try to come with your brothers then? Because you've been rejected by the white man. It ain't going to look good for you, bro. It's not. So you need to come to us now. We need to get together now so we can fight this oppression. And I don't mean like physically fight this oppression because this is spiritual warfare. The Lord said that vengeance is of him, not of us. So I'm not telling you that you need to close your loins, pick up a sword, and come out here and stand out here here and fight the white man physically, that's what the Lord is going to do.
Right.
And the Lord doesn't lose. So we're going to let him have that battle. Our job is to come out here and call a spade, call a white man a devil, because that's what he is.
Right.
That's what we're supposed to do. We don't have to come out here and try to fight him physically, because how you going to fight somebody in their own home? You can't. They know where all the weapons is. They got all the resources. They got all the guns. They got all the bullets. So you're not supposed to fight them physically. But this is spiritual warfare. You need to get yourself together and align spiritually with the Most High so we can be victorious out here as a people.
Right.
I don't mean like as an individual, because you can individually succeed while the black man is still down in America.
Right.
Because look at Jay-Z. I just saw the other day he worth $800 and something million, almost $1 billion now. But look at the people in the hood. They ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So how can this man be a billionaire and you be so poor?
Right.
It's because it's not about individualism. Yeah, you might find one or two here or there that's real talented. They can maneuver their way into this white man's network, you know, and make something for itself. That's the few people. But as a people, as a whole, our nation not gonna be able to do that.
Right.
These resources are limited to them, not us. So what they try to do is they give you a false sense. They'll show you Jay-Z on the picture. They'll show you LeBron James on the pictures. They'll show you that if you work hard enough, you can make it just like they make it.
Right.
But they don't tell you that the percentage of you making the NBA is like less than 1%. They don't tell you that. So you spend your whole life in the gym, in school, practicing, trying to get into a college, and still don't make it. So when you can't make it in this society, what are you left with? You are left with crime.
That's right.
That's it. Because we're having babies, we gotta support them.
Right.
So how are you gonna support them without bringing in no money?
Right.
So if you can't play basketball and get rich, what else you gonna do? They're not giving us the jobs. You can't nobody survive on whatever minimum wage, $7.50 an hour. How you gonna survive off that? How you gonna get a car off that? How you gonna get your own place off that?
Right.
On $7.45 an hour, it's impossible. So they're setting it up for you to commit crimes. You can sell them. They put the guns in your neighborhood so you can use them. Go ahead.
What this brother's saying is so heavy and so true, because the white man make it to where you gotta have a background check to get a job.
Right.
So now what they do is they incriminate you for all the things that you did because you seen them do it and got away with it. So now you do it, you go to jail for it, and they say you gotta get a background check.
Right.
They send you through all these type of stipulations and everything to go to a job, but you ain't gonna get it because of your history. And what you don't understand is that's why we need to come together.
Right.
So we won't have to. So we don't have to worry about passing the background check.
Yep.
We don't have to worry about passing the drug test and all that. If we got our own businesses, then we'll be able to employ each other like we used to do back in the day.
Right.
When stuff used to happen like that back in the day, when our people had businesses, they'd be like, man, go in there and get you a broom, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you need to provide for your family. Get you a broom, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now we depend on the white man to do everything for us.
Right.
And that's what he want us to do. Our people need to wake up, man. What this brother's saying is heavy, man. Keep rocking, man.
That's right.
Go out, Ottawa. Appreciate that. Hey, give me some 147.19. 147.19. And it's true. Like you can see it today, man. Like we just so worried about our individual families that we don't think about the brothers that's on these streets starving. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to have compassion for our brothers. You know, we're supposed to have love for our brothers. And right now, all the thing we're doing is worried about ourselves.
Right.
All we're worried about is that my people good. What about the majority of our people? What about every black man in America? Every black man in America is not good. I don't care how much money you make, you got a brother that's starving. You know what I'm saying? But we're so worried about everybody else, we want to help all these other nations out. We feel so compelled to help all the other nations out that we forget about our own.
Right.
But I'm here to tell you that the Most High thinks the world of you, black man, Mexican man, Hispanic man, or Native American man. The Lord loves you. The white man don't love you. And you can see it every day to how we get gunned down in the street. It's demoralizing. I mean, it can happen to anybody. I mean, we went from, think about this. Think about the outrage that was when Rodney King got beat on national TV. People were outraged by that.
Right.
Riots in LA, people was not going to work, people ready to fight, and that was just because he got beat on TV.
Right.
Now today they killing you on TV, and it's normal. It's not, it don't even sadden us anymore. It's happening so much. They making it to where this is normal life for us. So you gonna tell me normal life for us is hell?
Right.
I thought we had to die to go to hell. That's what the Christian church teach you.
That's right.
Nah, man, we in hell right now. If anything can get worse than this, can it be any worse than this? Can it be any worse than Tamir Rice playing at the park with a cap gun and getting shot by the police? I'm 30 years old, so I grew up in the late 80s and early 90s. And in the 90s, that's what we did. We played cops and robbers. We had little cap guns. You know what's gonna happen to your child today if he running around with a cap gun? The police is gonna murder your child. And then say it was self-defense. And then say, oh, I thought the gun was real. So they taking away our childhoods just like that. You can't even play with a toy gun anymore and survive it. You know what I'm saying? And it's only because they know who the real Jews are. They know who the Most High loves. They know the Most High loves blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And today, I'm still going to continue proving it. Keep going out.
Psalms chapter 137, verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
He showed his words unto Jacob and his statutes and judgments unto Israel. And that's what's going on today. Like I said earlier, we are the minority. And if you don't know what minority means, that is the smallest percentage. Now let's just do the math real quick. Nothing real out of line like the white man math, just common sense math, right? If we are the minority and we have drug dealers in this minority and they are the majority and they have drug dealers in the white man's community, why are the black drug dealers in jail and the white man's not?
Good question.
If we the minority though, that means the smallest percentage. How can you be the smallest percentage by nation on this in this country but have the largest percent in the prison?
Right.
How does that happen? It doesn't happen by chance. This is all by design.
Right.
So keep going out.
He has not dealt so with any nation.
And that's the answer to that. Because the white man can sell drugs. The white man can be a homosexual. The white man can be a rapist or a molester. He can do that and the Lord ain't gonna do nothing to him because he's not his children. But if that black man doing, you definitely know you're gonna get dealt with.
That's right.
Because that's the Most High dealing with you. The Most High don't care what all these other nations doing.
Right.
And they say God is our Father, right? That's what Christians like to say, that God is our Father. Well, if he is our Father, how do a father discipline his kids? Do a father go out there and discipline other people's kids? No, he don't do that. So it doesn't matter what other people's kids are doing. He worried about what his children doing. Right. So, for example, when I was growing up, I had to be in the house before the street lights came on. That was just something I had to do, and I thought it was weak because all the other kids outside playing. They playing cops and robbers or chase or whatever they playing, and it's dark time, and I'm in the house, bored, looking out the window, wishing that I was out there. But if I got caught outside after them street lights came on, I would get punished for that. Right. She ain't gonna come out there and punish the whole block. I can't come to her and say, well, everybody else is outside, because it didn't matter to her. I was her child. Right. You are the Most High's child, and it matters what you do. It doesn't matter what everybody else do. So the fact that we are the minority in drug dealing, but the majority in the prison, that's letting you know that the Most High is dealing with you and don't care about these other nations. Keep going.
And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
And as for his judgments, they have not. That's talking about the other nations. That's why the white man can be a drug dealer and not go to jail like the black man can. Now homosexuality, right? We got homosexuality in the black community, but again, we are the minority. So if we got homosexuality in our community, the white man got it in his community too. And it's more of them. But why is AIDS more rampant in the black community than it is in the white man's community? Right. I just answered the question. Because the Most High only deals with his people. Right, so if his people are being homosexuals, he's going to punish his people for being homosexuals by making AIDS rampant in your neighborhood. Right. And again, we are the minority, meaning the smallest percent. And it doesn't make sense that we're the smallest percent, yet the largest percent in prison populations, yet the largest percent in drug dealing, the largest percent in AIDS and STDs, and the largest percent in abortions. We are the minority, but we are the largest percent in all major crimes in America. Why is that? Because the Most High is trying to wake his people up. He is showing you every day that the white man can gun you down in the street like a dog and get out scot-free. Right. But let you do something that you're not supposed to do, you're going to jail for 20 years. That's the Most High showing you that there's no equality out here. It's no equality. None. And the Most High said that you are above all people. That's why it's not no equality. Why would you want to be equal with somebody that you are better than? Right. Why? Would you want equal pay when you can get more money? No, you wouldn't want equal pay. If you can get $20 an hour, would you want equal pay because everybody else getting $7? No, you wouldn't want that. So why do you want to be equal to the people on this planet when the Lord said that you are above all people?